and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below. And without much further ado, let's get on with the video. Continuing from last week's video of my Disney World haul, I'm going to be doing the haul of the things I got from Universal, Legoland, and just other places in Orlando that we went. So the first things I'm going to talk about are the things I got from Target. We initially went in there to get, I think it was a postcard, and I of course came out with some bits. I went into the makeup aisle and I found a couple of bits that I had been looking at previously, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna buy it here because it's that tiny bit cheaper. So the first thing I got was an Essie nail polish. It is a really nice shade of green, and oh, look at how nice that looks. Yes, and this is in HotTopic, and it's just a really nice like Wicked Witch green, which is quite fitting because I saw Wicked like yesterday for when I'm filming this, so it fits with the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm a witch. There we go. So yeah, I got this. I have no idea how much it cost. I want to say it was about $7. So that's that. The next thing I got is something I've been looking at getting, but it's so expensive here that I was just like, I can't justify that. But it is the tattoo studio thing from Maybelline, and basically what you do is you colour in your brows and then it like tints your eyebrows, I think. I thought, hey, let's give this a go because it was, I want to say $7 again, so it was cheaper than buying it in the UK. And finally, the last piece of makeup I bought was the No. 7 foundation. I love No. 7's mascara, so I was like, let's try No. 7's foundation. But over here it's £15. Over there it was something like $12, which is about £10, so like £5 difference, you know? Hell yeah. So I got the No. 7 Stay Perfect foundation, and I got it in the colour Calico, which I think was the lightest they had, and it seems to be alright for my skin tone, maybe alright for my tanned-ish skin tone from Florida, but yeah, it looks like this. Just, it looks fancy, okay? Like, don't focus on Stitch, honey. Focus on No. 7. The last thing I got from Target is not makeup. It's probably not anything any of you are expecting, but it is the board game Jumanji. If you didn't know, Jumanji is one of my favourite films, so when I saw this, I was like, it's happening. And this was $20, which for a board game, that means it's like £15. And I did play this with my grandparents and my parents and my sister like a while ago. It's really like basic, it's quite a simple game, but it's really cute, and it's got all the like riddles and rhymes and stuff of the Jumanji films, and I just really like it, and like it keeps with the theme, and it has a hunter on it, which is really cool. $20 for Jumanji. The weird things Amelia buys. Now we are going to go to Florida Mall, and I bought a couple of bits from Florida Mall. We went there on the way to Universal. First of all, let's go to Bath & Body Works. So, flashback to last year, I wanted to go in Bath & Body Works, but when we were in Florida Mall, I think we like ran out of time. I can't remember where we were going. It's a blur. But I wanted to go in there. So this year I was like, I'm going in Bath & Body Works, okay? They have hand sanitizers. Everyone always talks about them. I really want some hand sanitizers. And I went in there, and my mum, Pat, actually very, very kindly bought these for me. So these are all from Pat. Thank you, Pat. Love you, Pat. So you could get 5 hand sanitizers for, I think it was $5. So that is what happened. The first one I got was the French Lavender, which is just real fancy. And all the like Bath & Body Works sanitizers have like little soap suds in them. Is that what they are? I don't know, but here we go. Lavender, Noir, which smells like men. You know, that Lynx cologne smell. Noir, men. Love it. I also got You Guac My World. I got Beautiful Day, which is just this like blue, nice, refreshing smell. And I got 1,000 Wishes, which had to happen because it's Disney, you know? Wishes, magic, yes. And each of these are originally $1.75, so getting 5 for 5 is a very good deal. And then to go with them, basically what I love about Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers is you can get like little pouches and like key rings and stuff to put your sanitizers in. And my mum got me this one, and he's just a little vampire, but what I love the most about him, he lights up. He's a light up vampire. He was $7.95, I want to say. Yeah, $7.95, so there we go. That's my Bath and Body Works stuff. Next we of course went into Hot Topic because if you know me, you know how much I love my Hot Topic, okay? I seem to have bought pretty much just horror stuff. Well, no, I did just buy horror stuff. So the first things I got were these little earrings. If you didn't know, I absolutely love It from 2017. It's one of my favourite films ever made, like, yes, Pennywise. But these come with little boats, balloons, and then the Losers Club 1989. And this was $8.90 for these 3 pairs of earrings. Sticking with the Pennywise theme, I got one of these little guys. I obviously collect pop vinyls, and I want to collect all of the Pennywise pop vinyls, but this one in normal size is very expensive, okay, but I'm slowly getting there. But I saw this and I was like, I can't say no to him, so I bought him. This is from the bit where they're in the garage and then Pennywise like jumps out the screen, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, because like horrors don't do that, and it did. So I like that scene, so I really like this little pop vinyl, and it was $6.90, which is cheaper than if you buy them in the UK, because in the UK they're about £8, I want to say, for these little key rings. And the last It themed thing I got from Hot Topic is this little journal just here, which is the notebook of Stan, Eddie, Bill, Mike, Bev, Richie and Ben. It says members only, and then it's got a little boat just here, and then it says lover, loser on it. And then it has a little balloon on the back. I'm just going to use it as like a little journal thing to write in, because I keep starting notebooks and I want one that's full, so I'm going to try and keep to this. But I think this was about $15. I can't remember exactly. It was between $12 and $15, so I got this book. And then the last thing I bought from Hot Topic was something I'd actually seen online, and it was the only thing that I actually found in store that I'd seen online, because there was a couple of bits that I wanted. But it is this just here. This is amazing, okay? If you want pigmented colours, Hot Topic knows what's what, okay? So this is the Never Sleep Again Nightmare on Elm Street eyeshadow palette. If you know me, you know how much I love my eyeshadows. I love experimenting with colour, all of that, and I love horror, so putting them in the same thing, yes please. This is the palette, and the colours are literally insane. Like, they are so pigmented, I was shook. So the first colour is called Incinerator. The second one is called Elm Street, then Bloodbath, Burned Alive, Don't Fall Asleep, / Sweet Dreams and Dream Realm. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when eyeshadow palettes have really good names for their eyeshadows, it doesn't matter what the colours are, I'm like, yes, I want that. This was $16.90. Next, I'm going to go on to what I got from Legoland. First thing I got, and these have been things I have been like looking at before, but the first thing I got was the Brickhead Kylo Ren. I've been wanting this literally for years at this point, and they had him in one of the stores and he was actually on sale. So originally he's $9.99, which is already better than the price here in the UK, but I got him for $7.49. I've already built him. Let's see if he wants to come out of the box. Let's just fix you, give you back your lightsaber so you don't have a tantrum. There we go. This is my little Kylo Ren, who I already built because I got bored and I was like, I'm gonna make him now. So this is my Brickhead Kylo Ren, $7.50. If you didn't know, I adore Harry Potter, and Lego have been bringing out more Harry Potter sets. I guess for the 20th anniversary they were like, let's just do this. I did get a couple of these, which you guys will have seen 3 of them in my previous video, but the one I got from Lego was actually Voldemort, and he comes with Nagini. And what I love about these like little figures is they all come with 2 little wands, like, that you can snap out of a little thing, so if you lose one wand you have a backup. So this is my little friend Voldemort with Nagini, and I really like him. And I think these were about $4 at Lego. And finally, the last thing I got from Legoland was this just here, which my sister actually bought in the UK, and it is technically cheaper to buy it in the UK. I think it's £20 here. It was 25 there, so it's like a £1 difference. But it is the Lego store. And I was like, it's just fitting, me being in Legoland, buying the Lego store Lego set. As I said, I like Harry Potter, so I'm now going to go on to the things I got from the Wizarding World in Universal. I did pick up a couple of sweets from Honeydukes because I was, one, wanting to go into Honeydukes and buy a chocolate frog, but then also I wanted to try Harry Potter sweets because I've never done that before, because last year I wasn't really feeling very well when we went to Universal, so I couldn't really soak it all in, and I didn't want to buy chocolate. It was the last thing I wanted to do. So this year I did spend some monies in Honeydukes no regret. So the first thing I got were these, which are the glacial snowflakes, and I did actually eat one of these because I really wanted something to eat on the way out of Universal, and these were $6.95, and what they are is they're like white chocolate peppermint things. Like, if you didn't know, I love peppermint. They smell really good. They're kind of like After Eights, but white chocolate. They're very sickly though, but they're really good. Oh. Melt in the mouth. They do. It's very odd, but they're very good. Now the next thing I got was actually on recommendation from my friend Stephanie. She did a video trying Wizarding sweets when she went to the Harry Potter Studios tour, and she recommended these. And I wanted them also because the packaging is exactly the same as it is in the films. I got the Fizzing Whizbees. Now I don't love popping candy, but I'm intrigued. Oh, it smells good. Oh my god. Okay. Can you hear that? It tastes like, oh my god, the popping candy. I forgot how much it freaks me out. It tastes like when you get like, is it Coronation Streets? And the strawberry one? Or Quality Streets. I think it's Quality Streets and you get the strawberry one. But then there's popping candy. And it's like attacking me. I wonder if you can hear it. I don't like it. They are really good though. I am actually surprised. I kind of feel like it's a workout because I have to like prepare myself to be like popping candy, you know, but they are very good. I might share them with my friends but not tell them they're popping candy and then wait for them to go, what's happening? And these were $9.95, but it's the packaging you're paying for pretty much. And before we get onto the chocolate frog, which is something I've been so excited to open and find out what my card is, I'm going to try fudge flies. These were $8.95, and how do I get into you? They're just like this. They're just little flies. Smells pretty good chocolate, but you just got a little fly, and it tastes like a very specific chocolate, but I can't put my finger on it. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't say it's anything special. They're good. They're very sickly. I think I've had too much chocolate at this point. Finally though, we come to the thing that I've been waiting to open literally for a month now. Yeah. And that is my chocolate frog. This was the one thing I knew going to Orlando. I was like, I am buying that, okay? I am buying it from the Wizarding World, from one of the Wizarding shops, preferably Honeydukes. I'm doing it. It's the one thing I need. Yes. And I filled that. I bought it from Honeydukes, and this is $10.95, and basically all it is just a chocolate frog. Like, it's exactly what it says on the box, basically. But I was just excited because finally I understand, like, fully the chocolate frogs, and like I've finally read the books and stuff. I'm on to Order of the Phoenix now, so I'm like actually understanding what I'm seeing. I'm gonna open this and see what card I got. So you open it and it's just got a little chocolate frog in it, obviously. But we're gonna move the chocolate frog. Yes! I got Dumbledore! I got the one I wanted. Albus Dumbledore. 1881 to 1996. Brilliant and often controversial headmaster of Hogwarts, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Albus Dumbledore is most famous for his 1945 defeat of Grindelwald and his steadfast championing of Harry Potter, the Boy Who Lived. Dumbledore's self-proclaimed proudest achievement, however, was featuring on a famous wizard's chocolate frog card. I love him. Also, that's got me really excited for Fantastic Beasts. I'm not going to eat this chocolate frog right now because I don't want to start eating chocolate after eating that chocolate because I feel kind of nauseous. But just know I will enjoy this, okay? And apparently it's good chocolate. The last thing I bought from Universal, I just remembered another thing I bought, but it's kind of good that I left it till the end. But this was my big purchase from the Wizarding World, and it is my wand from Ollivanders. Even though technically you buy it from Dervish and Bangers, but I went to Ollivanders, and I was very skeptical about buying a wand because if you didn't know, they're quite expensive for what they are. Wands are about $45 to $55, which is insane because it's a piece of plastic, if you really think about it. But what I paid for was the experience. We lined up for Ollivanders, and because it was just me, my mum and my sister that actually went into the store, I was picked because obviously I was wearing my Harry Potter stuff. I was really like, Harry Potter. And it was so good. Like, I was it was sheer joy. My mum obviously filmed all of it, it'll be in the vlogs, but it meant a lot and I was very excited. And from that, my wand chose me and now I have my own wand. Plus it came from, like, physically it came out of Ollivander's shop instead of Dervish and Bangers, because how it works is you go into Ollivander's, you do the little show, he picks whoever he wants to pick, and then you go up and you do this little like thing. It's such a cool little show and it adds so much to the experience of buying one for the price that they are, and then you get to go into Dervish and Bangers and buy it if you want to. Now, there are two types of wands. There is the interactive and the non-interactive. The non-interactive is the cheaper one, which I think is $47. I seem to remember that price being a thing. It's around $47, and that's just a wand. Then you also have the interactive ones, and these are also character ones, so you can get Ron, Hermione, Harry, etc. in interactive, or you can get ones from inside of Ollivander's, which are your chosen wands, and the only ones that you can get that are chosen for you by Ollivander's is the interactive one. If you go into that experience, you get a wand chosen for you, that's immediately a $52 wand. They do not do non-interactive chosen for you wands. But then I realised if you're gonna buy a wand, spend a couple more dollars, because it's worth it getting the interactive one in the long run than just getting a replica non-interactive one. It comes in this little box and mine has the little Ollivander's sign on the front. If you're getting a character wand, it'll say the character's name there. I have the Ivy wand and let's open it. Yes, we shall. It just looks like this, okay? It just looks like this. And this is my wand. I actually love it. Like, when he first gave it to me, I was like, this is gonna be my wand. Oh, I'm not in the mood for that. The second one that he like showed me I really liked, but obviously it wasn't my wand. But then now, like, having this and holding it, it just feels right. I know everyone else that gets an Ivy wand gets this one, but this just feels like it's mine. But this is my wand. It's got like a little acorn kind of thing on the top, and then it's got this really cool detailing just here, and it's just so nice. And then obviously the interactive part is just there, and it's just really, really light and nicely weighted, and it feels like my wand. It feels right in my hand. It's so odd. It's so odd. Now, the way these interactive ones work is around Hogsmeade and around Diagon Alley, there are little things that you can wave your wand at and then they do things, which is so cool. You get this little map, and on one side is Diagon Alley, on the other side is Hogsmeade. Now, I got this the second time I went to Universal, so I couldn't actually go to Diagon Alley because it closed at 6, even though I thought it was going to close at 9. But anyway, so I just did the Hogsmeade part, but it's so cool. So this is what it looks like. You get this map just here, and then on the map you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different stops. And you go and stand in front of the store, there'll be a little thing on the floor, and it gives you like what kind of wand movement you have to do. Like obviously with Wingardium Leviosa. With that spell, you have to do the swish and flick, so it is the swish and flick, like it's actually on this map, which I love. It's my wand, kids. She's a witch. I did ask, I was like, is this gonna be like a thing next year? Like, all that. She was like, yeah, whenever you come back, you can use it. Now we come on to the final thing, finally, that I got from Orlando that wasn't Disney World / pins, and that is this bag. So there's a story. I know I just talked a lot, but there is a story with this bag that I need to tell. So there was a toy fair. I think it was the New York Toy Fair. I'm not entirely sure. In that toy fair, there was like a Funko stand, and it had like new Funko Pops were going to come out and like new Loungefly things that are happening. And in the background was a picture, a very blurred like picture of this. And I was like, what is this? That's an Infinity War bag. I need that. Where, how, who, what, why? And it actually came out, I think about 3 months ago, I want to say. I can't remember. I've been looking at it for so long, I can't actually remember the timeline. But it came out online and immediately sold out. It was about $60 and it just went from Loungefly's website. And DisneyStore.com did do a like full big backpack version of it. Again, that sold out, so I was like, I'm never gonna find it. For the whole 2 weeks, I was walking around. I went into all the stores that had Loungefly, all the stores that had like designer bags. I went into the Marvel headquarters in Disney Springs, and I was like, have any of you seen this bag? Literally every cast member had no idea what I was talking about, and I was like, I'm not gonna find it. I've got to accept now, I'm not gonna find it. I'm gonna have to deal with not having it. It's cool. Now, we went to Florida Mall, and in Florida Mall they have a box lunch, a Hot Topic, and a Think Geek. So I went first of all into box lunch and I was like, hey, do you have this bag? And the lady was like, we don't have it, they might have it down the road from us because there's another one like a little while away. They might have it there, they get lavender. She was like, they might get it there, they get a lot of Loungefly and it doesn't go as quickly as here. And I was like, okay. Then we went into Hot Topic, again I asked and they were like, we don't have like any Loungefly, like what? No. So then at this point we were running out of time because we had to get to Universal, so I went into GameStop and they didn't have it. And then I saw Think Geek, which is a place I went last year and they had some really cool stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in there. I wasn't actually at this point looking for this bag because I'd kind of given up hope. So I went in there and I was looking at the little pop vinyls, and then I kind of turned around and it was there. It was just there. And I was like, oh my God, like I almost started crying because it felt like a mission and it felt like I'd won. Like I just won that mission. So I like walked up to it quite slowly, like thinking I'm misseeing things, like this isn't real. And I picked it up and I was like, it's real, it's here, I can buy it. At that exact moment of me picking it up, the Avengers theme started playing in the store and I was like, it's a sign. So I bought this bag, okay? It cost $60, which is the normal price for this specific Loungefly bag. That's how much they sell it on Loungefly, from what I remember. I specifically chose this one because with these designs, the fabric is slightly different for each bag. But I chose this one because it has a little bucky just here on the front, and then it also has a bucky. Basically, it had loads of buckies on it, and I was like, yeah, this is the one. Also, it has low-key down here, and then it has a low-key on the back here, and it's just got every, like, character, like main character from Infinity War on it, and I love it. Also, it's got two side pockets, it's got a big pocket, and then it's got like a little like pocket inside that doesn't zip up, and I love it, okay? But fun fact about that bag. So I bought it, we ran to Universal, went down the superhero like streets, the comic book streets, and there is a boutique. In that boutique, they had every single Loungefly Marvel bag that I've ever seen. They had that version of that bag, they had the backpack, like the bigger one, they had the purse, they had the handbag, they had the new Venom backpacks, which are amazing, by the way. They had the Thor backpack, like they had all of them, and I was just there like, I could have bought this last week. I literally walked past this store, but thank God I didn't, because in Universal they are $80 instead of $60, so she saved money because she stopped looking. Same phone, same. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. There is going to be one more haul, which will be next week's video, and that is going to be my pin haul because she bought a lot of pins. I did buy a couple pins from Universal, and I did buy a pin from Think Geek. That is everything she bought from there, and I spent a lot of money, I know. Time to save up for the next trip. If you did enjoy today's video, then please do not forget to subscribe just here. Also click on my previous haul just here, and then just here will be a link to the Walt Disney World Vlog Series playlist. But until next time, bye!